Hello friends, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Anime Club here on the Prime Video YouTube channel. It's me again, your animated host, Cheyenne, back to talk your hands off about anime that you can find here on Prime Video, because I just feel like I have to keep repeating myself. Yeah, we have anime here on Prime Video. What about that don't y'all get? Come on now. We have anime here on Prime Video. Watch. Okay, I'll show you. You can literally scroll through the Prime Video catalog, type in anime, and you'll find some things. But before we jump into today's topic, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and give this video a fat thumbs up. In today's video, we'll be talking about underrated anime that you can watch on Prime Video. Now, in my opinion, underrated anime are shows or anime films that maybe weren't appreciated or popular enough when they first came out despite their quality. There are tons of underrated anime that break away from the anime tropes and cliches. So if you're looking for something new and innovative, this can be a refreshing change. Now, anime that's underrated offers a chance to explore lesser known, high quality series that's been overlooked. When you're looking for unique and original stories, art styles, and a deeper connection with the characters and themes, underrated anime can be a rewarding experience. Finding those hidden treasures that resonate with your personal preferences and interests is everything. Anyway, without further ado, here are underrated anime that you can watch right now on Prime Video, free with Prime. First series is Recreators. Recreators flips the entire isekai genre on its head. Instead of the protagonist being transported into another world like, a typical isekai genre, in Recreators we meet fictional characters from anime, manga, video games, and more. Yes, so I guess you can kind of call it like a reverse isekai, which I love that term. In their respective fictional universes, these characters are super famous, and now they're real in modern day Tokyo. The story starts when a high school student named Sota meets one of these fictional characters, Celestia Eupateria, who is a badass knight. Why are redhead anime girls always iconic? I just love her. She just be wielding that sword and she knows exactly what to do with it. Anyway, imagine your favorite characters like a mecha pilot or a fantasy hero stepping out of the screen into reality. It's pretty much, in my opinion, a mind-blowing concept. Now, what makes Recreators really stand out is the way it explores the consequences of these fictional characters crossing over, because of course everybody would love for their favorite fictional characters to come to life, but at what cost? There are epic battles, of course, but it goes much deeper. They question their existence, their creators, and their motives. It delves kind of into the complexities of storytelling, creation, and the relationship between creators and their creations.
こいつ呼ばわりされる筋合いとかないんですけど。
お前。仮にも生みの親に対してだな、そういう口の利き方を。
親？ただでさえ私の世界があなたの妄想でできてるかもしれないってことにショック受けてんのに、甘つさえ親？私あなたに産んでくれとは頼んで。
おい、大丈夫？
うっさい、触んないで。あなたが私を弱く設定したおかげで本当に苦労するわ。
こっちもいろいろ考えてんだよ。好きに設定いじれるからって無敵になんかできるか。
創作者と被造物の関係、確かにこう見ると親子の関係にも似ている。
誰が親子だ。
The characters themselves are super well developed and not just one-dimensional tropes, which I love. And you'll find yourself sympathizing with both the fictional characters and the people from the real world. So it's not just a straightforward good versus evil plot. It's, got layers like an onion, which keeps you guessing. If you're into anime that challenges the norm and explores deep philosophical questions about storytelling and creativity, then this one is a must-see. It's really a thrilling ride with a fresh take on the isekai concept, memorable characters, awesome battles, and a thought-provoking narrative. Plus, it's just plain fun. And also it looks really, really good. The animation is really, really dope. And the theme song, I cannot get it out of my head.
I'm screaming something to you, whatever something to me.
I love the opening song for this anime. I'm so glad that they did not change it. It's just so good. I think the dynamics between all of the characters, good and evil, I think that's probably one of the best parts about this show, about watching this show. You should definitely give this a shot. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. I promise. Woo! Woo! Next anime on my list is Elfen Lied, and yes, we're talking about that anime. This early 2000s show definitely has mixed reviews, I have to say. But I am definitely a fan, okay? It's a pretty unique and somewhat dark anime. The story starts off when one of them, named Lucy, escapes from the research facility and ends up at a beach. Not strange at all. She gets injured and ends up with amnesia, so she basically ends up being a blank slate.
Hey!
Koda, take your clothes off right now.
What?
Just take off your clothes.
Now, what makes Elfen Lied underrated is that it's a mix of intense emotional drama, sci-fi, and a good dose of psychological horror, honestly. It doesn't shy away from tackling some really heavy themes like the nature of humanity, discrimination, and the consequences of unchecked scientific experimentation. So it's not just your typical feel-good anime, that's for sure. I know when you look at it, it looks like something that could be happy-go-lucky, but I promise you, it's anything but that. The animation is a bit dated. It did come out in the early 2000s, but it's still pretty well done, and it's not bad enough to make you not want to watch it, in my opinion. Oh, also, I really, really love the opening theme. It's like hauntingly beautiful. I don't know. It's a work of art, man. The action scenes are super intense, and when Lucy unleashes her powers, it's super cool. I think you should give Elfen Lied a shot if you're really into anime that challenges you emotionally and intellectually, and also if you like gore and if you like kawaii pink-haired girls who are super, super strong and could probably kill you in real life. That's my favorite genre. Warning, 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 this is not a series for the faint of heart. If you can handle the dark themes and graphic violence, then it's really just a thought-provoking journey into the human psyche. I love Elfen Lied. I think it's highly underrated. So if you haven't seen it yet, you can check it out now on Prime Video, free with Prime. Last anime on my list is Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Picture this, it's set in like a steampunk zombie infested world where humanity is basically on the brink of extinction and there is nothing that can be done. Or so we think. There are these creatures called Kabaneri, basically super tough, deadly zombies, but with a twist. It's basically like The Walking Dead meets Attack on Titan. I think that's the perfect way to put what it is. They've got hearts protected by iron cages, making them nearly impossible to kill, which is crazy. But here's the real kicker. There's a group of survivors living in a massive fortress-like train called the Iron Fortress. They're like, I guess, the last hope for humanity. What makes Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress underrated is that it came out around the same time as Attack on Titan, so that pretty much overshadowed it. It's the same director, so I think they knew what they were doing when they were putting both anime out at the same time. Maybe they thought this would have just as much success as Attack on Titan when it came out, but that sure did not happen. So yeah, they both share the similar post-apocalyptic vibage. But don't let that deter you, because this show has its own charm. First, the animation is top-notch thanks to the same studio that brought us Attack on Titan again. The action sequences are super intense, and I really enjoyed the steampunk aesthetic that the show gives us. You know what I mean? It just has like a really nice, unique look. And the character dynamics and development are pretty darn good. You'll find yourself rooting for these guys as they face not only the Kabaneri, but also conflicts within their own race. And of course, the same director that brought you Attack on Titan, there's gonna be political drama. Also, there's a lot of suspense and tension in this anime, which I love. It knows how to really keep you on your toes when you're watching. It also doesn't shy away from exploring themes like survival, trust, and the fine line between humanity and monstrosity. What would you do if there was a zombie invasion? Well, I guess we already know what everyone would do if there was an invasion of some sort. Anyway, in a nutshell, if you're really into action-packed steampunk style anime with really awesome characters and I guess a mix of zombie horror and politics, then Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is totally worth the watch. I mean, this is the kind of anime that's like so underrated that if you mention it to somebody, it'll kind of make you feel cool for mentioning it, because 9 times out of 10, that person probably doesn't know what it is. That's how underrated it is. I mean, since it's not as mainstream as some other shows, it feels kind of like a hidden gem waiting for you to discover it. So if I were you, I would give it a shot. You will not be disappointed, okay? In fact, I want you to watch it and then come back to this video comments and let me know exactly what you think about all 3 of the anime that I listed after watching for the first time. Capiche? Capiche. You can watch Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress on Prime Video, free with Prime. Well, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up, and for goodness sake, subscribe to the Prime Video YouTube channel or else, okay? Or I'm gonna unleash a pack of flesh-eating zombies on you, okay? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, I've been your host, Cheyenne, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.